Balatro 2. That's Balatro 2. It's gold steak. Should I get high or do the dishes? Reddit, top Reddit comment, 2014. ¿Por qué no los dos? My wife is learning Spanish right now, by the way. And she keeps asking me, like, she'll be like, I learned the numbers today. And then she starts counting, and she's like, oh, I always forget, like, what 4 is. And I'm like, it's cuatro. She's like, how do you know so much Spanish? I don't have the heart to tell her it's because I listened to Pretty Fly for a White Guy 1,000 times when I was in the 5th grade. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco says, you know, it's kind of hard just to get along today. Our subject isn't cool, but he fakes it anyway. He may not have a clue and he may not have style, but everything he lacks, well, he makes up in denial. Have I told? I know I've told it. Vibes are off, by the way. But I'm going to tell it again because it's appropriate. That album, Americana, was like one of the first albums I bought, like, to listen to myself. Like, there's a pivotal moment in every child's life when they listen to music they want to listen to instead of, like, their favorite song that their parents played for them growing up, okay? And some people never get there. Particularly, I think, if you lived in a very devoutly religious household, or, like, your dad was in the military and you moved around a lot, you'll encounter, like, people in college that are like, John Tesh goes pretty hard, dude. John Tesh goes pretty hard. But either way, for me, I was a little bit of a late bloomer on this as well. It didn't happen until, like, the 5th grade. I bought Americana, and it was, like, my first time really, like, listening to lyrics to that extent, right? Because you're obsessed with the album. You're trying to, like, break it down. But you don't have, like, the lived experience to know what the hell they're talking about. So when the lead singer of The Offspring says, they need some cool tunes, not just any will suffice, but they didn't have Ice Cube, so he brought Vanilla Ice. In my head, 3 things that I was confused about there. First, they need some cool tunes, not just any will suffice. I thought Will Suffice was the name of a guy who made some whack-ass music. You can't just bring Will Suffice to the party. And then, they didn't have ice cubes, is what I thought he said. Like, he was showing up with a bag of ice so to keep the drinks cold. So he brought Vanilla Ice, which in my 10-year-old brain, even though I was familiar with who Vanilla Ice is, I was like, oh, those must be, like, flavored ice cubes. Like, I was way off. Hang on, a straight, please. No way. It's true. I mean, did you hear the story about how I pissed in the bottle that I was holding upside down? Like, that's the level we're dealing with here. What was the third thing? That was 3 things. Fisher Price. Will Suffice. I thought Ice Cube was a block of ice instead of the main songwriter for NWA. And I thought Vanilla Ice was a flavored ice cube. We made it, bitch. Yes? 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 And you know what? Hangman is good, but like a Joker. A Joker's valuable. Holy fuck, bro. Holy fuck. High card builds? You piece of shit. I can't even play them, bro. I can't even play my cards. 30 points. Don't fuck me, bro. Yeah, this should be good. This should be fine. This should be fine. Yes! Hold. Starts with a face card. Excuse me, J-Easy. It's debuff, so it doesn't count as a face card. That's why we have 3 molt instead of 2. Honestly, we're in a position we gotta keep leaning on. My name's not J-Easy. Whatever you say, J-Easy. I'm in the mood to be disrespectful. Okay, I need to play some Dookie. I mean, we could, whether it's pair or high card, I don't think we care. Both of these getting buffed by Supernova is fine. We can't be as picky about our hands because we got the ramen set up. I mean, I'm just going to level with you. I will not be playing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It just doesn't fit what we're trying to do here. I love ramen. It's crazy. Like, I'm not trying to pit two bad bitches against each other. It's crazy how much, I should say, ramen clears all other noodle soups. Pho is the only other one that's close, and it's like triple S tier versus like A tier. Let me see. Pear will be 10 times 8. That's enough right there. 10 times... No, that's 80 points, you fucking idiot. Can somebody do the math on this real quick? Can I get... Does a pair of 7s get me there? The vibes tell me that it gets me there. Let's do the math, okay? It's 24 times 28. Yes, it gets us there. 24 times 48! Holy cow! I forgot that you're polychromed at the end of it as well. You have a full house? Yeah, I know. I don't want to play it, though. That doesn't fit into our... Our plans are measured in centuries is the kind of shit that I'm trying to say. I'm on like a different sort of level right now. Play a pair of 3s. I'll play a pair of 5s. Beautiful. Bro has never had good pozole. Is that a noodle soup? That's a fucking... That's just got corn in it, bro. Corn isn't noodles. You got your shit all twisted up. Why do you... Yeah, thank you. Someone said, why is everybody in chat naming noodleless soups? I appreciate... Like, we delineated the terms of the debate very early. What are you doing over here? My fault? Yeah, no shit. Sorry, just don't let it happen again. Udon goes hard. It's okay. It's no ramen. But it's okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like the thing about it is that it's no ramen. Which is what we were talking about in the first place. I don't know if we made that clear. What's the best non-noodle soup? I don't know, bro. This is a tough question. There's about 1 million of them. That's a real tough one. We're not going to be playing flushes. We stay economically pilled here. We never discard ever. All hearts are debuffed. Are we getting to 7,200? This is a great time to see if we can get to 7,200 playing pairs and high cards. The answer is yes. One day we may not draw a pair. That'll be a bad day for us. I think you go in on this. I really want to buy more jokers, but like if they're not going to give them to me, then so be it. Pumpkin soup is very yummy. Honestly, like, again, without trying to ruin anybody's life, it's just one of those soups that I can't get down with, bro. Here's a crazy play. But 15 bucks is kind of crazy, too. Kings into aces. Hermit card me. That's fine. That's fine. We'll live with that. They're both good. They're both good. I will not be discarding. I will be turning a jack into a 10. So that we can get a party started here. Do you fuck with beans? I do fuck with beans. I did want to say something, though. This is just me. You know, I'm a consumer advocate. I advocate for consumer rights. If you go to Costco Canada, you may find yourself getting tempted. You might say, I want to get some easy lunches. I'll buy these Allen's pre-packaged soups that are shelf stable. Finish work, just toss them in the microwave, we're good to go. I'm here to tell you, do not do this. I bought kale and white bean soup. I am not a picky eater in the slightest. I thought I enjoyed these ingredients. First off, I don't want to cause anybody to, like, you know, lose their job. They're navy beans. I didn't know are white beans and navy beans the same thing? That's the worst bean on the planet. Every other bean clears it by like 1,000,000. They're like baked beans that haven't been baked. I don't know how else to explain it. Pinto beans, kidney beans, black beans, chickpeas, like those are all delicious. I don't know why they went with the navy beans. I mean, it's 10 molt, bro. It's 10 malts. You got to consider it at the very least. Hang on, I'm going to blow my nose. You ever had naengmyeon? Yeah. I don't like it that much. I think I have a lot of opinions on Korean food because I've eaten a lot of Korean food because I lived there, and then also, like, my wife is Korean. I think that I like Korean food more than I think that I like it when I talk to people about it. I know that that's a sentence that seems like it makes none sense, but, like, whenever people talk to me about Korean food, I'm always like, I think it's good, but it's one of the most overrated cuisines on the planet. But then, like, when I go to a Korean restaurant, I'm like, this shit is fucking delicious. That being said, I don't like naengmyeon. You know what it is? Some of the most popular Korean foods are foods that I don't vibe with. I don't give a shit about a corn dog wrapped in crinkle-cut French fries. I don't like budae-jjigae. I don't like tteokbokki. I like kimbap well enough, but I've had like 4,000 rolls of it in my life, so I'm just kind of over it. But then when I go out or even when we eat Korean food at home, I'm like, this shit is delicious. Sundubu jjigae. It's okay. It's not my tempo, but it's okay. Bibimbap goes crazy. See, this is what when I say that. So I'm like, it's just, there's nothing wrong with bibimbap, and I ate it all the time when I lived in Korea. But it's like, it's just rice, vegetables, and gochujang. Like, it's nothing out of control. It's not gonna change your life. It's good. It is the best sounding food? Yeah. Bibimbap. Are you a Pajang guy? I am a Pajang guy, but I'm going to take the whole nation to task on this one, okay? I like Pajang. I feel like we got to get the memo out there that you need to cook it about 4 minutes longer before you bring it out. Because if you're going to be cooking a pancake that has a diameter of like 18 inches, you got to make sure that shit is not raw in the middle, dude. And I hate when you chopstick cut the Pajang and then you go to the middle and it's still like uncooked batter in there. You need to get the uniform crispiness throughout, even if the edges end up a little bit overdone. In my opinion. +2, you know, ball. Thank you for saying that, because it's so easy to get gaslit as a streamer, because I try to trust people even though it has only ever served me poorly. But you gotta realize, I lived in Korea. I eat Korean food, I don't know, probably 2 to 5 times a week, depending on if we've been to H Mart recently. And then like some 12-year-old kid who watches like street food videos on YouTube is like, Korean food's amazing. And I'm like, yeah, it is, but like we're not on the same level, bro. Like, no disrespect, your ass has not had sundae. You watched a video where you were like, that looks delicious. I won't catch you in Korea eating like blood sausage and pork feet. You're gonna be buying like Korean Cheetos and eating them alone in your hotel room. Okay, so like, what if you want to meet me on the level? Why don't we try to find out stuff that we have in common instead of trying to like, you're trying to elevate yourself over me. You don't even know I'm in Willy Wonka's Great Glass Elevator. Your ass is the protagonist of Dostoevsky's Notes from Underground. I'm gonna run this for just a second. What do you got for me? Face cards are drawn face down. We don't really care. We don't really care. I don't get the reference. Basically, at the end of the book, he goes, fuck this, and he just digs a hole and lives in it. And then he's like, I love living in the hole. And we're like, really? Seems a little lonely in there. What do I know, though? Hey, don't fucking kill me, okay? Don't fucking kill me. They're not gonna fucking kill me. We will not be fucking die this year! Yeah! Please? Yes! So I have a problem with Matador, and that's that it doesn't work. Anybody here with me on that one? This is huge. Get hierophanted. Yes, okay, I'm glad that I'm not the only one. It doesn't work. It gives us 10 flat mult, which is nice, but like on half of the boss blinds, it doesn't do shit, bro. I want every time I draw a face card, I want $8. That's if your hand triggers the boss blind. Well, your hand is what you play. It's not what you're holding in your hand. Fuck you. We could use some help. It's $9, but we could use some help. Like Mercury's what we need here. We need the chips. Like, it doesn't do anything. I'm rich. My friend was an ESL teacher a few months back. Any tips for adjusting back to North America? Yes. Exercise. That's not even me being glib. When I lived in South Korea, I drank beer 2 times a week, maybe 3 times a week, to excess. I ate snacks. Literally all of my meals were consumed at restaurants. And I lost like 15, 20 pounds living there. Soon as I came back, I wasn't drinking any beer. Somehow, put the 10, 15, 20 pounds back on in like 3 months, living in my parents' house in North America. Beer is the answer. That's not what I'm saying. You got me backwards. I'm just saying, like, my lived experience, at least for me, is your lifestyle will probably change when you go back to North America, and you have to modify your consumption as a result. I'm going to keep my flat mults. I'm obviously going to take this Baron for now. Even though we're not discarding, I'll be happy to see the Kings. And we're not playing face cards, we're not discarding them, so maybe a Chariot could come in handy, man. Yippee! Your lifestyle determines your death style. Guy whose hobby is jaywalking in front of buses. Let me go next. Sorry, you like that one? Didn't think it had like an incredible staying power, but I'm glad you liked it. 35 mults, 2 times 1, 3 mults. Each king held in hand gives 1.5 mults. Green Joker, I would have loved to have seen you earlier. But you didn't show up earlier. So what the hell am I supposed to do about that, bro? I'm gonna play some... Oh, this is nasty, dude. This is nasty. I think I have to keep the 10 just so that I know if something's a jack. It's 2 pair, which actually is horrible for flat mult, but yeah, this is pretty bad. Hey, Acrylic Arrow, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Had to be done. In this house, I feel like it had to be done. Please tell me this is it is 2 kings. 13,000 points. Like, why am I not getting money off of this dude? Because he sucks ass? Thank you for your honesty. You're a king, so we have to play high card, which means we probably lose. Yeah, that one stung because I thought we were getting there. But I think that would have been nice if we had something a little bit better than Matador. But I guess we did say, like, we're going to take it and worry about it later. Well, it looks like we'll be worrying about it now, actually. Vibes are off. Vibes are off. Good run, though. I mean, it's gold. I gotta remind myself, it's gold stake, you know? It's not easy stake. Like, things are good. I mean, it's gold stake, but it's with an easy deck, so it gets harder than this, but... You barely made it through the blinds before, and then you didn't buy anything? 2 question marks? Guy who's obsessed with video games be like, okay, 1 second here, 1 second. We're gonna give this a try. With small hand size, it's a little sus, but we'll give it a chance. Legendary Joker, sure. Canio. When a face card is destroyed, get more mult permanently. You won't give me a second legendary, bro? You motherfucker, you? Come on! Come on! Well, what about a Glass King? It gives us ×2 mult, but when it's destroyed, it gives us ×2 mult forever. I would love to live right now. You give 13 mults? Am I crazy to think that, like, this is... I don't think it's pure ass. Yeah, the confirmed. Confirmed, not pure ass. Needs more chups. Pump the brakes, kid. We're on ante 2. That being said, you are not wrong. True, true. We need to be able to destroy some chords. Hello, Daniel Raiders. Welcome. Can I say I'm very impressed with Daniel's performance in Balatro. I feel like every time I tune into his stream, he's on like orange stake, gold stake. Like he's doing some great work, man. Nothing but respect for my president. I mean, I gotta draw some queens, but I gotta play some stuff in the meantime. He only plays the anaglyph deck, based and anaglyph pilled. How about a queen? How about a queen in my hand? Don't kill me, bro. We're gonna live, but just barely. $1. Yeah. $4 rare Joker. I think I gotta let that fly, bro. Oh, fuck you, dude. You fucking asshole. I straight up hate your ass. I need some queens in my hand, bro. You need to keep this ace. We don't have any fucking aces. What am I supposed to do about this shit, bro? What's my most played hand? High card. So we can play this to build our mult a little bit more. To eventually pop on high card. Send it, brother. They'll be expecting one of us in the wreckage. Like, we could play a straight. I guess you just, why wouldn't you? Well, because you lose this. But you probably do it. You do it, you play the king last. Hope the king breaks for a permanent ×2. It's okay. It's okay. Next time we see him, he's going to give us ×2 anyway. Brother, like, literally fuck off. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm sorry. I'm selling Obelisk. I would rather have a pack than have Obelisk. There's value in chips. It's ante 2 of 8. Maybe it's early enough that Square Joker could do something for us. Normally I'd go abstract, but I don't think it's a terrible decision. Queen in hands. What a world we live in. Pretty good. Pretty good. As long as we get like 1 queen in hand, we're chilling. Now we need some econ. We need some economics. None of this shit is econ in the slightest. Upgrades full house. We skip on that. This is a discard. We have a queen. I need to play 4 cards. What are you thinking, you idiot? Okay, never mind. We're fucking slick with it, bro. You don't even have to worry about it. Yeah. You don't even have to worry about it. You ain't even got the axe. Which one is Canio? Yeah, destroyed face cards generate ×1 mult. So right now we have a glass king, and very little else. I'm hoping with some econ, maybe some purple stakes. Like, the world could be our oyster, dude. Come on, come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. They're being shy. They're being a little bit shy about it. Nah, bro, we're chilling. The king doesn't like... It won't have a chance to break, unfortunately, right? One day it's gonna break, man. One day. I mean, I need help. Let's start here just in case we get financials. Death card creating more queens. Slow and steady. Sometimes wins the race, sometimes loses the race, but that's okay. Hearts are debuffed. We'll play some Dookie. We'll play some Dookie. Hanging Chad could be huge. I guess I always underestimate the value of chips. There's no denying that. Okay, I'd really rather not play my queen. But I will say... 10 Jack, Queen, King, Ace with the king at the back. They could break. It's good and it's a discard and it might help me with the Canio. I was really hoping to draw one on the draw. 07. We're gonna get an 07 on this. Things are looking pretty bad. Vibes are off. The vibes are back on. The vibes are back on. The vibes are back on. We weren't even close. I don't know. I thought we would at least be in the running, bro. Apparently not. Apparently not. Goodbye, legendary Joker. Oh no, our Joker that didn't fucking do anything is back in the game's code where it sleeps. Who cares, bro? Dude didn't do anything. Didn't I, Lisa? Didn't I? I'm flush posting. Didn't realize you drew Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth, she did some stuff, right? This is wild. This is interesting. This is I'm willing to give it a try. She did die, that's true. Nothing but respect for my president. Random playing card with a seal. Yes, thank you so much. The Sun card. Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we could play with you. Sorry, it's my child's favorite song. It's that and Centerfold by the Jay Giles Band, which is very awkward. Because when we sing along to it in the car, I'm like, they don't really swear, but like, I'm not sure if this is the kind of song that I should be singing out loud to my child. Here's my problem, and I'm not trying to put the system on trial here. I don't like... So, the Centerfold is a song about horned up dude in the Jay Giles Band, buys a girly magazine, a Playboy, for example, a Hustler, Penthouse, fat bottom booties, barely legal. I don't remember what the rest of them are called. It's been a while since I've been in a gas station. Anyway, either way, he opens up the Centerfold, and it's his ex-classmate from like high school. And he's like, my blood runs cold, my memory has just been sold, my angel is a centerfold. But at the end of the song, he seems to think that just because she is like a nude model, that he somehow has like some ownership over her body. Like, it's okay, I understand, this ain't no Never Never Land. I hope that when this issue's gone, I'll see you when your clothes are on. Take this car, yes I will, I'll take this car and drive it. Take him to a hotel room and take him off in private. Brother, she don't know you, dude! Just literally just because you sat 2 rows behind her in English class 15 years ago? It seems a little presumptuous to me is all. It's got a hell of a hook though, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna take this right here. Why does it sound like Dr. Seuss when you say it? I guess because it rhymes. Nobody liked this, by the way, but I posted it in every Discord in which I actively participate. I posted, it's so embarrassing that I'm proud of this, because it wasn't even a joke. I thought it was like a trenchant observation about life. I said, the first dude to rhyme in a song has to be the most influential musician of all time, right? And nobody replied at all. Nobody said like so true or even acknowledged that I was attempting to be amusing. People just, they no-sold it completely. But I'm like, it's fucking true, dude. Holy shit. Like, imagine everybody else was singing songs like, there once was a girl from Middlesbrough with hair as long as gold. I used to play the fiddle whenever she got hungry. I went to see the king and play for him a song. And when the night went longer, he went to smoke his pipe. Like the dude who came out and started, he's like, bro, you should say bong there. He became the most influential musician in history. People were like, oh shit, that sounds incredible, bro. Why didn't we think of that? Mime is good, but I'm going for it. I'm going for hieroglyph, dude. I want more of these motherfuckers right here. All clubs are debuffed? What about this? What about this, bitch? What about this one? You forgot one, brother! I'm gonna play it because I feel like if I discard, they're gonna be like, it doesn't count anymore. Local Thunk, explain. Explain yourself. Fuck it, we save. So what, we save money? 2 spectrals? Dipped in? I don't need... I need good hands. I would rather have another medium here. Long Island or otherwise. But this, I think we need some support from this one. I'll give you a quick moon. How we looking at our deck here? Take spades. Spades and diamonds. Spades and diamonds. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but I'm going to be discarding you. We're gonna draw a straight anyway. Don't even worry about a high priestess. For now, I will settle for one planet, so that I can discard you and get another card. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, you love the bit now, huh? You love the Mama Liz bit now? Don't it always seem to motherfucking go, dude? That you don't know what you got till it's fucking gone. Dude, say it. You don't know me. Joni Mitchell at the spots on my Apple store. Gimme, 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 gimme. You know, I think you're good enough right now, and then we can at least use temperance for like not $0. +2. Music enjoyers in the chat. Why do I talk like this? I'm a grown man. I don't really want to copy you. Almost feel like I'd rather like throw out some. Well, this is a tough one. And we're not going to play tower, although I'd like some chips. Hey, half2n, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. This is a complicated situation. The best thing to copy is a 2. I feel like if I'm using a strength card right now, it's useless. But if I don't use strength and magician, there's no point in playing emperor. So if we're not going to use strength and magician immediately, then what we should fucking do is use a death card to copy the 2. I'm not thrilled about it, but it's something at least. Back to formula. I guess it did have a little back to formula energy, I suppose. Now you... That's just a no fucking brainer right there. Probably. I'm just going to put my nuts squarely on the table. I think we're getting +40 mult out of this anyway, so I'm going to send it. Probably the easiest play in human history. And then we can strength all of these lads. And then to be honest, like you're going to give 12 mult. So I got to run the numbers on this here for just a moment. 12 mult with 10 mult afterwards. That makes 25 mult. 60 times 25 isn't even fucking close, bro. But 66. No. 76 times 26. Now we're cooking. That's still ass. We have lost the run. I'll just level with you. A big part of this is because we have almost no jokers that do anything for our score. But also the boss just steamrolled us. I just lost the game. Me too, me too. What are you talking about with that game stuff? Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. I'm gonna shine, homie, until my heart stop. What am I doing? Fuck it, bro. Give me a full house. Yay. 4 of a kind. He's spitting. I made that song up, actually. I was the first person to ever sing that song. I actually ghost wrote it. It was me and Neil Brennan ghost wrote it for 50 and the game. Mr. Game, as I call him. Honestly, if you draw 3 pairs, the vibes are off. Sorry. The way of the world. Judgment. It's pretty good. Honestly, I would just send you right down Main Street immediately and then Fool Judgment. Honestly, I'm going to skip you for some fucking chips, bro. This is a great start. As long as I have the money to buy a Joker. Am I insane to think that 4 just gets us there? Yep. Yep, yeah, that was not smart. Because you're not a real queen. No disrespect. Get discarded, I guess it doesn't matter. But just a heart? 2 of hearts? Sure. Then, we just, whatever the Joker is, the fact that it's chipped up is the only thing that matters. That's amazing. Kind of. It's nice. Even 10-4 ain't too bad. I would take 10-4. Just, like, well, let's go econ maxing right from the get-go here. Late getting in on this dopamine rush. Have we hit E yet? I don't want to brag, but I was playing Orange Steak this weekend, recording it for a video. I got to ante 13, and the motherfucker said, hey, can I have 1.8 times e to the power of 11 real quick? And I said, fuck you. Can't be done. I couldn't even... once we get to the e's, I don't even know, like, how close I am to winning. Like, my first hand was like 8 billion points, and I'm like, how far away is 8 billion from 1.8 times e to the 11, bro? I don't know if I'm 10% of the way there, or 1% of the way there, or what. A billion is e to the 9? Oh, so I was like fucking 0.012% of the way there, or something like that. Wasn't even in the ballpark. Okay, throw some trash at you. Throw some good stuff at you. Bro, stop saying Tuda, just say E9. There's something wrong with your brain. There's no disrespecting. Like, I'm telling you this from like a preventative medicine standpoint. If you got a problem with a motherfucker saying E to the 9 instead of E9, I'll be honest, you need to divest your nerd friendships. You nerd max too much. If that's what you guys are talking about, you're really hating on motherfuckers for saying the expression as it's written? What's wrong with you, Isaac Newton? Chill out a little bit. Pass the fucking shit and hit the shit. You didn't hit the shit. No, don't hold it in. It doesn't do anything. Just chill out. You got nothing to worry about, bro. A pair of kings. You're not saying it as it's written, though? Okay, fucking Javier Bardem. These chips and malts are halved. Give me some aura on this. Give me some aura on this. Thanks for nothing. Your ashes will scatter to the earth. We won easily. Okay, I forgot I was only on ante 2. $6 for $4. Never tell me the odds. Look at that. Debt's on sale. Jerome Powell will be like, well, not anymore, but like there was a time, yes. There was a time. There was a time. I would like to see some queens and some face cards. You think it's a good idea to buy debt and then peruse it yourself? What are you talking about, VIP Elnats, when you say that? What are you talking about when you say it's a good idea to buy debt and peruse it yourself? Pursue it yourself. Okay, what do you mean by pursue it yourself? Like Dog the Bounty Hunter? Oh, you mean like purchase distressed debt and then go collect? Yeah, obviously. Like, what could go wrong? Money printer in chat. Here comes the big dog. It's crazy that Dog the Bounty Hunter was never a professional wrestler. Or maybe he was. I don't know. I simply don't know. The debt's at a discount too. I'll tell you, this is like one of my most shameful stories. It must have been, I'm trying to think of how old I was. I must have been in like my last year of college, and I was home for the summer, and my mom was like, there's a debt collector on the phone for you. And I was like, that's weird, because I don't think I have any debt. And then I was like, hello? And then the guy was like, hey, we're calling because like your Visa card is in debt and hasn't been paid for like 6 months. And I was like, that Visa expired 6 months ago. And they were like, all we know is that there's an unpaid balance. So I like went into online banking to like figure out what happened. The card expired, but somehow Microsoft Xbox Live Gold kept charging it even though it was expired. So like every month there was like another $30 charged on it for like 6 months. So the dude was calling me over like $200. And I was like, okay, I just paid it. And he's like, okay, good. Don't let it happen again. But like the way my heart rate jumped when my mom was like, there's a debt collector on the phone. I was like, what the? It's like the closest to a panic attack I think I've ever had in my life. Why'd you pay it? I mean, I was still using Xbox Live over the period. I'm not going to deny that. How about two pair? I kind of hate it because we lose our queens, but we have to play something. We only need 1,000 points. There you go. Did you think you were scamming them? I don't know. I had other shit going on. I was just like, you know, sweet. They haven't deactivated the Xbox Live yet. Did it hurt your credit? I don't know, probably, but it was. I was like 20, and it rolls off by 27 or something like that, right? Perfect crime. Give me this. May need it. Time back. What happened to Canio? That's a name I've not heard in a long time. Yay! Okay, what are we doing on this run? We're on Ante 4. It's time to nut up. Shoot the moon. Very good. Turning jacks into queens. Very good. Playing more face cards. Very good. Getting rid of Lusty Joker 10-4 and Cloud 9. Very smart. Very sensible. Very swag. I like it. This is a great opportunity for a strength card, bro. We need more face cards and we need more queens. I think we'll do this. We'll start there. So what, we play nothing. Dump it. And this is where the value of 6 hands comes in. Knowing how stupid the credit system is, it might have helped your credit, if anything. Credit is weird. I wish DL Guiga was here, because I think he would be like, no, it's not at all. And then we could argue about it. There'd be some meat on that bone, but... It does kind of like green pill you, right? When you realize that you look better to the bank if you take on a little debt than if you're debt free. But also, I don't want to get into this, but like, I don't know, people are so fucking anti-debt. I get it, but it's like, not all debt is bad, man. Going into crippling credit card debt because you were buying songs on iTunes is bad. But fucking some debt is kind of sick, bro. Just ask like all world governments. I know we talked about this before. I'm not an economist or a political scientist, but it always makes me laugh when people are like, oh, the country's running a deficit. The country's running a deficit. I'm like, yeah, bitch. It's my tax money. If they were running a surplus, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, give me some of that shit back, dude. I don't want my government to have like a savings account that it's just throwing my tax money into. You took that amount of money. You should spend it, man. It doesn't make sense that they would run a surplus. I don't want them to run a surplus. I think they fuck up if they run a surplus. They owe us some money back. We got to get some benefit here. It's not. I'm not getting that at an eternal clip. That's just too much. Ass. Double it and give it to the next guy? That's what I'm saying, bro. Heart flush is still pretty good, especially with like a 10 in there. A heart flush is still pretty good. Ah, shit. No! Rainy day funds are good for the government too. Bro, they have... Okay, the vibes are off on this one. They have a rainy day fund. It's called the money printer. I don't want them to keep a savings account. It's our money. I'll keep my money in the savings account. If you're going to take the tax from me, the best thing you could do is spend it. Like, that's just respectful. Not to mention, like, I'd be pissed if they ran a surplus right now. I'd be like, I can't see a doctor. The wait at the emergency room is 10 hours, but you got like, you know, 6 months of living expenses for the entire country just packed away in a fucking savings account. We need it now, bro. Light it up. Send it. Vibes are off. Vibes are off. Bro's Gucci down to the socks and he's worried about a phone charger. That's what I'm saying. What does that mean? Guy's Gucci. So he's got Gucci on all the way down to his socks and he's worried about a phone charger. I see what you're saying. I get the picture. Money or something? Vibes are off? Did they have those complaints with Bill Clinton? I don't know. I was 3 to 10 years old during the Clinton administration. And also, I don't live in America. That's true. I also, well... I've been known to dilly-dally. Cool, cool, cool. How about a jumbo buffoon pack with the greatest Joker of all time? Honestly, I mean, this is pussy plays. And not in the cool pussy money weed sort of way, but in the cowardice sort of way, but we gotta give it a chance, man. I'm getting kind of sick of this. Me too, that's why we have to win right now. This will probably win too early. So what do? Play 9-4. This dude loves Green Joker. Well, it's like the best Joker to get early. It's crazy good early. It's unbelievable early on. It's very mid. Go back to white steak. Is more your speed. 8, 9, 10. I don't think it's good on gold steak. It scales too slow. Isn't it like it's the textbook example of like the best Joker to get on gold steak? I thought this is the one that like everybody wanted, just to force high card. It's literally the best on gold steak. It's triple S tier on gold steak. It's the best on gold steak. It's won me gold steak many times. How do you feel about that shit? Feels good for me. I don't want to take this because we're gonna win too fast. I want to take business card because it makes our econ substantially better. Are you mad at me? I don't know. What did you say? I might be. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm fucking dumb. Nah, I'm chilling. Nah, I'm the best to ever do it. Yeah! 2 more hands, huh? How about this? How about this? I like you spoofing Mouth's name in chat. That's a good one. You know what? Why not? I mean, that's econned up to the freaking gills. Hey, Anal, have you watched Anyone But You? I have not. That's the Tim Sweeney, Glenn Campbell picture that just came out. Anyone But You? Anyone But Mid? Well, if Chad says it's mid, it's got to be good. That's just science. Yes! Perfect positioning. Who's Tim Sweeney? He's the CEO and executive chairman of the Epic Games Corporation. Oh, I don't know, dude. Give me some fucking chups. See if I care. Start with 0 discards, even better. Sydney Sweeney's dad. Huge if true. I didn't know. Did you know that Sydney Sweeney... This is not an insult towards either of them, by the way. This is an insult towards myself. And by insult, I mean I'm getting old. Did you know that Sydney Sweeney and Sabrina Carpenter are 2 different individuals? I guess I'll take Hiker here. This doesn't really do anything but give me $2, but... Who? Well, there is an element of that, too. Like, I don't think I really know who Sabrina Carpenter is. I think I know who Sydney Sweeney is. Sydney Carpenter is a singer, I believe. She sings songs. She's the son of God. I think it's the wrong Carpenter, bro. That's not even... Joseph is not even related to God. He's just kind of holding the bag, right? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Give $1 when played or a 1 in 2 chance for $2. I'll take a 1 in 2 chance for $2. All comes out in the wash, little bro. Send it. Oh! We're not engaging in loss aversion thinking, yes, it sucks that it got on ice cream, but it's better than getting on nothing. Chariot. A chariot. Honestly, here's how we do this. We play your ass. Why? Because we have a straight in hand, which means we win. But we don't want to win too early. Okay, we're still going to win super early. Best case scenario probably is 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. So at least they get chipped up. Yeah, I'm not going to cry about it. Pluto. Oh, that Greek philosopher? What was his name? Suit me, bro. Why? I don't know. I didn't know what to do. Aristotle. We don't need those. We don't need them. You got lots of diamonds there? You're not lying. You're not lying. Do we just play high card on this? Let me think about it for just a second. High card is 15 times 2. But it's also going to be... it's going to be like 15 times... It's going to be a lot. I'm too lazy to do the math. Let me see. Let's assume an average of 60 chips per hand times 30 is 1,800. We get there. Back of the napkin calculation, we get there. The only reason I wouldn't play it is because I think that we'll make less money out of rough gem. But let's give it a chance anyway. Throw some dookie at it. Keep the steel in hand just in case. Wow. We're gonna make it. All right. Yeah, high card's pretty good. Other thing that's amazing about this is like 2 econ jokers. Is crazy, bro. I think we might want to sell rough gem, because when we're playing high cards, rough gem only triggers 1 time. But when we play high card with reserved parking, it could trigger as many times as we have face cards in hand. Don't? Yeah, but you didn't say anything, like, to convince me. You just said don't. Sell business card then? Yeah, actually that makes more sense. I can see that. Makes more sense. See, you don't have to type don't. You could just use like the other infinite capabilities in human speech to convince me of your case. Pair of dookie. Yes, 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 yes. We're too good. We're too good. Single dookie. Beautiful. Even more dookie. Dude, our econ's going crazy. Thoughts on the long-term effects of edging? Oh, you mean becoming a god of sex? My thoughts are that it's based. I mean, more diamonds is something. Is something. It's not nothing. Convince me to sub and I will. No disrespect, I don't mean this to be rude. Where are you at in your life right now? I'm not trying to convince you to sub. I'm just trying to figure out, because you're basically, if this was 2013 and you were waving half a $5 US bill, you were saying dance for me, I'd be like, they're Oppan Gangnam Style, Oppan Gaming Style, hey, video gamers, Oppan Gaming Style. But it's fucking 2024, bro. We're talking about 250 USD. Then we slice it again when I have to pay taxes at the end of the year. You're gonna make me dance for half a cup of coffee? You do whatever you please with your money. It seems like it means a lot to you. I'm not gonna try to like separate a fool from his hard-earned American dollars. You did dance though? See, this is where you don't understand me, Chad. Dancing for money, cringe. Dancing because you want to dance, based. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Chups. Here's what I want to do. Give me banana so it breaks and we have a Cavendish chance. Perfect play. Horrible play. He tier 3'd. Here's that attention you ordered. I went tier 3 just for that. Call your family. What's going on here? This we do this a lot of the time. I don't mean to be rude. You can start your own. I appreciate the tier 3 sub, okay? You can start your own Twitch channel. If you want to be the subject of attention, OBS is free. It's easy to set up. You want to be the star of the show, go ahead. I don't like when the chatter comes to the chat and then they're like, look at me, I'm the main character now. It's like, you ever go see a sporting event and then the dude behind you is just like a little too drunk? And then he's like, he gets a couple laughs when he chirps the team and he thinks that means that he's hot and the audience is warmed up, so he makes a comment on everything for like the next 2 hours. You're like, bro, I didn't pay, $200 to see an exhibition game between the Canucks and the Flames so that, Bill HVAC from Abbotsford could try out his best material, which is largely fucking shoot the puck, bro. I don't want that, okay? I want to be like, hey, they should shoot the puck now. I want to think that myself. But thank you again. I'm dumping Chariot. I am. We're gonna get a flush of diamonds, and we're going to win. We're going to get a flush of diamonds, and we are going to win the game. Please, God. I'm rich. Oh, that was a good one, too. I never should have sold ice cream. I never should have sold ice cream, bro. The ice cream was doing good work for us. That one was ass anyway. Is actually like the dream scenario. We got green Joker polychrome like right off the bat. It like doesn't get any better. Give me a judgment or the vibes are off. Vibes are off. Vibes are off. Green Joker's not bad. I know, that's why we took it. We've established that Tookie is not working. No Joker, huh? I would rather... Hand size is better than most Jokers. If we have to, we can commit to hand size and then hex it later. Based evolution reference. It's probably my favorite David Duchovny movie. I mean, it's either that or... I mean, he has a cameo in Zoolander, obviously. I probably wouldn't call it a David Duchovny vehicle, but I'm not trying to besmirch his hard work as the hand model. What about X-Files? I Want to Believe? I haven't actually seen it, to be honest, so I can't speak to that. I can't speak on that one. I mean, this can't be good, but it will be funny. I don't know. Give it a chance at least. It's bait? Yeah, I know, but it's like, it's good bait at least. And early on, it's gonna not seem like bait. It's gonna seem like the best Joker that's ever existed. Dream scenario would be one Joker that gives us an incredible amount of flat mults. Like a green Joker would actually go insane. Why not? And one Joker that adds a lot of chips, like a stuntman. This is a stuntman green Joker high card build. Then again, now that I think about it, so is like every setup, but this one perhaps more than most. Stuntman. Stuntman. For $7, I'll take an early smeared Joker. That actually seems like a great get. And of course this... Local Thunk, I fucking see you, dude! First time we drew a natural flush without using all of our discards. I see you. I see you, Local Thunk. You think you're slick with it. Okay. That's fine. We did fine. That's a nice get. I don't know what we're doing with our strength card. We're just chilling for a moment. Dumpa. Playa. It's only ante 2. We got plenty of time. I think we stall yet again. Continue stalling. Sorry for focusing, but this one has a chance, bro. Is he ever in chat, or are you fighting windmills? He used to be here. Now I think he's too big of a big shot. He doesn't want to. And also, maybe it's a little cringe to watch people playing your game. Because I'm sure there's times when you watch streamers and you're like, why the fuck would they do it like this? They should have made the game like this instead. And you're like, well, I spent 4 years developing it and testing it and releasing demos and listening to feedback from the community and looking at like data-driven analytics, and you've been playing it for 3 seconds and you think you know better than me. But, and then if you ever type it, they're like, bad look for a game to have to be in chat and like defending themselves from literal slander. But anyway, he's a piece. Get it twisted. Everyone in this business is a snake. I'm just kidding. I got nothing against Local Thunk. We're chill as far as I know, unless he got offended by all that fucked up shit I just said about him. We'll just create another Ace of Spades. You know what? It's a decent enough voucher. It's a decent enough voucher. It is. All clubs are debuffed. Not great. Not great. Fantastic. Counting crows be like Mr. Bones and me. Counting crows after dying. Sorry, I missed a very important element there. Counting crows after dying be like Mr. Bones and me. I like that. I think we want Wasteful, Burnt Joker, and we want to discard our first flush. Like, this is... It's a little crazy, but I'm going for it. I'm not... the shortcut, it just... For me, we're on gold stake. This isn't white stake, okay? This isn't here I go again on my own. Having to take 2 jokers and then no other jokers so that Stencil can actually work just to enable straight flushes seems like too much for me. That being said, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You gotta do something. What the hell is white stake? It's default difficulty, little bro. But it's also a reference to the band. You know, I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time, 'cause here I go again. White snake goes hard. Yeah, not really. That's fine, though. Agree to disagree. I don't think we want ectoplasm. We need to consistently draw flushes on hand 1 in order to get Burnt Joker to pop. Now, obviously, it's not working at all anyway, but if it was... Imagine. Imagine. It's good for Stencil. Yeah, but we have to play like a hand at some point, you know? It's not all Joker ball as far as the eye can see. We gotta play some damn hands. No one power ballads better than White Snake. They even have like more than 1 song. No disrespect to the proud White Snake fans. I thought they were 1 song. I don't want to take flat molt. We're gonna get flat molt out of Burnt Joker. I'm going crazy on this one. Suit me? Suit me? I don't know, motherfucker. What are we dealing with here? Spades are at the end. So we probably have 3 red cards here. You could be a diamond. Okay, I'm gonna play this dog doo-doo to bait a discard. Like, this is a pseudo discard. I still can't discard to get a flush, which is insanity to me. So it's a damn slap in the face, is what it is. We may have just lost. That's heartbreaking. Well, we still have to discard. We don't know what you are. A flush isn't going to get us there, bro. So what the fuck are you going to do? 3 2s? 4 of a kind 3s? You can sell Burnt Joker. You're not wrong. Okay, hang on. Does he know what he's cooking? Dude, we got a flush. I can't sell it. I can't sell it. Please help me. Nah, we were lost in no man's land on that one. It's a tough one. Don't want polychrome early. The win is the fun we had together. We were cooked on now. I see you saying strength card. It just, you know, I appreciate your tenacity. It just wasn't going to happen. I really thought we were off to some good momentum early, bro. What's the seed? You don't need to know the seed. The vibes are off. Are we getting motherfucking crunky in here? You know, one of the... and there's a lot of bad things, don't get me wrong. One of the worst things about being a streamer is that... this bit is basically constructed just to say fuck you in particular, and I apologize for that, but I have to speak with my... you know, I have to speak from the heart. People tweet my own jokes to me all the time, or like inside jokes that are like references to stuff that I've done, and I just like... Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I should just say thank you for that. But in my head, I'm always like, what do you want me to say? Like, I don't know what to say. People will be like, hey, remember that time like 8 years ago when you were talking about Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover by Sophie B. Hawkins? And I'm like, yeah. It's a good song. It's probably one of the best songs of the 90s, in my opinion. You owe me $3. And then, like, it ends up creating, I don't want to say animosity, but it creates situations sometimes. Because people will say, like, out of context, they'll post, like, a reference to a joke I made. We win these. And then I don't get it, and I'm like, what does that mean? And they're like, it's a reference to some shit you said 7 years ago, dumbass. And I'm like, oh, well, like, why are you... I don't know. I guess I'm being anal about it. It probably is a bad look, but... I'm like, can't you just talk to me like I'm a human being? It always reminds me of what Malf said when, What Does the Fox Say was popping off. And he's like, everybody keeps asking me, what does the fox say? But nobody ever asked me how I'm doing. I mean, you would not believe, doink, by the way, the number of times that I get, on a daily basis, the number of times that I get sent, do bald guys fight like this? And it's the two bald dinosaurs headbutting. It abated for a while, but it has returned. Also, What You Egg Stabs Him from Shakespeare. That one shows up with regularity. The irony is that just from talking about this, more people are then going to be like, I'm going to send it to you. I'm just letting you know, I'm not even going to click the heart button. I may not block you, but I may block you just because I'm like, why are you trying to get a rise out of me, man? Like, you're under the influence. Just go have fun. Why are you like... it sounds... I guess I'm just making enemies, brother, but... Hang on, the vibes are off. Sometimes people tweet me and it's like, you know, 1 a.m. Eastern time, 10 p.m. Pacific, and I'm like getting ready for bed, and I get a tweet that's like, hey, NL, me and my friend are here, and we're drunk, and we love you. We just thought it would be awesome if you could say sandwich and reply to us. And I'm like, you gotta go fucking watch a movie or something, bro. This is like, you gotta give me some time to be off the clock, okay? I can't be getting 5:45 a.m. references to my own inside joke is like the first thing I see every morning. You gotta meet me on my terms, bro. I can't meet you on all of your terms across the world. It's crazy. Just ignore it? Well, I do. Or I, mute them. But then sometimes, like, we've now reached the point where, like, thanks to Librarian's influence, and I mean this in a genuinely positive way, sometimes I get tweets served to me that are like my own content from people that I don't even follow, which is very flattering. I'm like, oh shit, it's blowing up. But then I look in the comments. This happens so much, I shouldn't even mention it, okay? But it happens so much where like half of the replies are like the message that says this tweet is from an account that you've muted. And then it's like, do you want to click on it? And I'm like, oh, I wonder what it's going to say. And I click on it and it's like, yes, we love NL. We're here for the NL era. And I'm like, what the fuck did you say that got your ass deleted, bro? Maybe. I bet you said something. I bet it was back in the Isaac era. Because nowadays, you're like, 26 and relatively normal. But when you were 16 and watching way too much YouTube, I can't believe you would take this when you used 2 rerolls. But if you walk out between the 2 rerolls, it resets the pool. I'm sorry to inform you that there's no statute of limitations on the mute. You can't earn it back, I'm sorry to say, but there's always next life. Because, like, the risk is too high, because it's probably, to be honest as well, most people that I mute, it's not the first time I saw something from them that led me to mute them. Just being straight up with you. It's usually like, oh, I recognize this guy's avatar. It's like him silhouetted in a doorway. What's he mad about this time? Oh, fucking... I took magic mush instead of odd mushroom when I was already at like the damage cap or something like that. So you're banned for life. It's not a ban for life worthy offense. It's just like, what am I supposed to do? Hire somebody that's like, hey, go through all the tweets of this person I muted and see if they're reformed? It's just too much, man. It's just too much. Give me the jumbo buffoon. It's pissing me off, bro. Just quit Twitter? No, I'm chilling. Twitter's awesome lately. As I know it, again, is another thing people don't like, and basically fuck Elon Musk. But the For You page on Twitter goes crazy. If you hate Twitter now, just go off of the following page. Because I know what the following page looks like. It's people you know trying to make you mad. But if you go to the For You page, I mean, did you see the videos popping off this morning of all the kids using those like flying ballerina toys? Where like it's a base and then you like pull a ripcord and the ballerina starts spinning and then it flies through the air and just gets sucked into the fireplace. Dude, it's so good. It's a great video. 1996 meme. I mean, it did have the America's Funniest Home Videos watermark on it. But it's fucking funny, man. Some humor is timeless. I just don't like Card Sharp because of the boss blinds that ruin it. But... Isn't it a super old video? Yeah, motherfucker, it's called a classic. Okay, new no-nos. Here's what we do. Vampire. I'm sending it. I'm sending it. I'm gonna keep ice cream just for the moment because I need the chips as well. When ice cream deprecates itself, we will use Hex on Vampire. Or even perhaps before it deprecates itself. Don't lose. Don't lose, bro. I almost got deported from Canada a few weeks ago. I think I just lost. The chips matter so much more, bro. Help me? Nope, alright. Sorry, what were we talking about just a second ago? Use Hex? Yeah, that would be great. Just fucking use Hex, destroy one of the jokers that would allow us to live and lose as well. Deportation? Oh yeah, what did you do? What did you do to get deported? Or to almost get deported, I should say. I mean, there's stuff to like about this, don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna go diamond pilled, I guess. I don't know, maybe having more money to buy uncommon jokers when they show up is better, even though it's a little whack. Put ketchup on my poutine. That is kind of like a, I could understand the officers. Apparently, you can't cross onto a Canadian street at Peace Arch Park. Family got detained by the police. Super fun. I'm willing to go ahead and say that fuck the government for that one. Because they do that in BC. They kind of try to have it both ways. Like Peace Arch Memorial Park is an awkward border crossing because you get stuck in the line, and then there's a park right there, and you see people like walking in the park. And you're like, maybe I can walk in the park, but if you take 2 steps wrong, all of a sudden you've illegally immigrated to like another country. Same thing, like if you're on the Canada side or the America side, now that I think about it, because this happened in COVID a lot, you couldn't cross the border, right? But there's a park where one side is in Surrey, British Columbia, and then the other side is in Washington. So Washingtonians can drive to the park in America, go into the park. Canadians can drive to the park from Canada, go into the park, and you can see your American relatives and give them a hug, right? But then the border guard was fucking grilling us when we left, and it's just a dude standing on the sidewalk with like a notepad. But he was like, did you guys like take anything out of the park? And I was like, yeah, they bought our daughter like a $20 toy from Toys R Us. And they were like, we're gonna let it slide, but like, just so you know, this is really supposed to be like kind of a situation where you take only pictures, leave only memories. And I was like, okay, buddy, like, thanks for keeping the country safe from the $1.32 in duty that I would be charged for this fucking Tickle Me Elmo or whatever. Like, what are we doing here, bro? I appreciate you letting me off with a warning for not doing anything fucking wrong in the first place, but you know what I'm saying? Because I talk a big game right now, I'll admit. But I was like, yes, officer, yes, sir, officer. I'm like, it's one of those things where like they gave the procedure was in place in order to protect from a situation that they didn't want to happen. But instead, people are fucking jerking off the procedure instead of the thing in the first place that was the reason the procedure was put into place. So now it's, oh, you don't respect the procedure. You don't respect the procedure. I don't give a fuck about the procedure, bro. I don't give a shit about the form. What was the form made for? Oh, because you didn't want people bringing over 500 kilos of like rice from California and not paying tax on it on the way in. You should have been buying Saskatchewan rice. That's not what, like, you got to remember the spirit of the law. Anyway, we're chilling. Purpose of a system is what it does. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's damn true, too, I think. $8, huh? Do I need some flat multiplication here? I don't mind the Mystic Summit from time to time. I could be swayed. I don't want to win too early, so I actually think we try to farm econ on this. Thanks for nothing. Bro, really? Reserve parking is doo-doo? It's doo-doo? $1 in 6 plays? It's fucking ass, dude. Okay, well that fucked up our econ completely. The purpose of a system is what it does, is weak and lacks nuance. Muted. I guess we'll take this for chips right now. And then get your econ pumping, bro. Get your econ up. Shallow and pedantic. Clubs. Now this time, give me some fucking money, bro. That's what I want to see. Give me some fucking money. $1! Wait, that was too good. Why was our hand so good? +2 hand size per round. I could be swayed. Oh, because Shoot the Moon is too good. Shoot the Moon and Reserve Parking kind of work well together. Troubadour is nice though, and it's uncommon, bro. We need chips, we need molt. You're the easy molter. You're the, you know what? I think you gotta fucking get the hell out of my face. This is the one. I wish I had reserved parking IRL. I hear that, brother. What do you mean by that? None dollars, huh? We won and none dollars? Come help me out! Reserve spot at the Costco? You're not wrong. Reserve spot at the Costco will go fucking insane. Holy shit. What is this hand? I don't even, like, the Costco parking lot is so fucked. I don't even need it to be, like, at the front of the store. I would just settle for always knowing that I have a spot to go to. I don't have to park on the fucking side of the street in Richmond and then bring 300 kilograms worth of groceries to my trunk. It's like a 2-kilometer walk. How about some money? Yay! 23 points, huh? Surely 4 of a kind gets us there, right? I'm not, like, throwing the run. $27 points. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Fuck Balatro. We're gonna play something else. I'll be right back.